Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a layout for the Cut Shop designing team, and this is a special post for Easter Sunday. There is a bunny hop post over on the Cut Shop blog. I will leave it linked down below for you guys so you guys can check it out. I am doing an Easter layout, and the cut file is obviously from the Cut Shop, and it says Egg Hunt, and it has these little stripes going through it as well. So I just used some papers from Bella Boulevard, and then also from the Doodlebug Simply Spring Collection, and they're perfect for Easter. There's some pinks, yellows, some lavenders, and some blue. And then I'm also pulling out the Doodlebug Design Odds and Ends Hoppy Easter. I ordered this from a Cherry on Top a while ago. And this odds and ends, it's their die cut pack, and there are 104 pieces in the die cut packs from Doodlebug Designs. They have these things so jam-packed full of die cuts, it's crazy. So I picked up one of those because I knew that I wanted to do some Easter projects, and that one pack of odds and ends is gonna go a long way. So I'm just backing the cut file. I started to back it off camera and then decided to finish it off on camera so you guys can see a little bit of the process of me just tracing the letters and then cutting them out and then putting them to the cut file. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to do a few letters here on camera, and then I will kind of edit the rest out for you and then show you what it looks like when it's all complete. I will leave products that are available linked down below for you guys. So if anyone is interested in these products, you guys can just click the link and head on over to the shop. Sometimes I do use affiliate links, just depending on where I'm linking the products to. I am affiliates with different companies, so I do try to use the affiliate links when I can. These don't cost you anything extra to use, but if you do make a purchase through them, then I do get a commission off of them. So thank you guys for that. That does help support the channel and some of the products that I use to create my projects to share with you guys. So thank you so much for that. So there is the file all backed, and I'm just gonna set it aside to dry. That last end that I did, my glue kind of squirted out like really fast, so there's like a ton of glue on there, so I want that to dry. Here is the odds and end pack from Doodlebug. It is the Hoppy Easter, and I'm just gonna open it up, dump these all out, and then go through them and pick out some of the ones that I want to use on my layout. They all don't make it on the layout, but most of them do. So I picked out an Easter bunny and some sayings and some eggs. So just some different die cuts to go along with the cut file. The photo is of my son Eli. I think he was maybe 2 or 3 in this photo. And we were having an egg hunt at my sister-in-law's, and he was just kneeling down looking in his bucket at all the eggs that he had got. And I snapped a quick photo of him. So I thought that was the perfect photo to go along with this cut file. I'm just adding some adhesive behind my cut file, and these are some foam circles from Kaisercraft. I love the height that these foam dots have. Now I'm going to add a little bit of splatter to my background. I'm just using some shimmers in this aqua color, and then just taking my packaging and rubbing it down onto the splatters. And then I'm going to do this with a few other colors. I have a yellow from, I think it's No Yoking from Shimmers, and then Heidi Swap Primrose. So I'll leave those linked down below. The Heidi Swap I probably will not be able to find, but the 2 Shimmers should still be available. So I'll leave those linked down below. So I just add some splatters, I take some packaging and kind of smush it down, and then take my paper towel and blot it up. So I'll go ahead and do that with all of the colors, and then let that dry for a minute before placing my cut file back down onto the background. I did pull out a set of Easter epoxy flare from Happy Scrapbook Studio. This was her newest release flare that she put out, and I had wanted to do an unboxing of all the new flares, so I had the box that she had sent with all the flares sitting inside, and I didn't want to open it yet, but I knew that I had a couple Easter things in there, so I went ahead and opened it up, and I'm going to use one of them on this layout. I think she has 3 different Easter sets kind of like this, just different colors with just like an Easter word or an Easter saying. They're really, really cute. So I'll leave her shop linked down below too, so you guys can check her out. She does have a new release, a mini release tomorrow, so make sure you guys check that out. I believe just tomorrow they're 20% off, and I think she still has the thing going where if you order 5 sets, epoxy sets, and it doesn't matter which 5 there are, what 5 that you pick out, you get free shipping, so that's a pretty good deal. So I'm still adding splatters to the background and then blotting it up. I didn't prep my cardstock. I just used a little bit of splatter, so there was no need for any gesso. I wasn't moving color around or mixing color or anything like that. I'm just adding some splatters just to get a little bit of color behind that cut file. So I didn't think that gesso was needed. So I'm just figuring out how I want this to go. And just trying to get it straight onto the layout. Just gonna kind of fuss with this for a minute. And then I'm gonna start to add the die cuts. So I add that little sign there, and it says eggs, and then these little die cuts with the grass with the little eggs inside. They're so cute. I had a couple of those down at the bottom, and then there's this other sign. This one says egg hunt, and I go back and forth with that one because the cut file says egg hunt, and then the other sign says eggs, and then that sign to the left says egg hunt. I'm like, that's a lot of the same thing, but I really, really like the signs, and I like that they're, you know, pointing like at each other. So in the end, I do use both of them, even if they pretty much say the same thing. It's all right. I liked how they looked, so I left them. But I'll pull them off and then put something else in there, and then put them back and pull them off. And the Easter bunny does look really cute right there. So I guess I could have left him there, but I take him out and put the sign back. I do use one of the bunnies on the layout up there by the egg hunt sign to the left. I'm just trying to figure out where I want everything. And usually I cut a lot of this out because I do take quite a bit of time trying to figure out what embellishments I want to use and where I want them to go. So a lot of the times I edit this process out because I take a long time trying to figure out where I want everything to go. So this time I kind of left a lot of it in, so you'll see me like going back and forth and changing them out. And I put that bunny up there, and then I'm going to pull it out, and then I'm going to put the sign back. I just go back and forth, back and forth. There's that Easter right there, and my idea was I was going to put it at the top, so it was Easter egg hunt. But then I decided I wanted it below the photo and kind of at an angle. And then I'm going to put that egg hunt sign back there underneath the photo, tucked in there, and then I will place a bunny up there as well. I'm just trying to decide which bunny that I want. I have that one that looks like he's jumping, and I thought he was cute kind of behind the sign, but then I took him out, and I'm going to end up using this other one. I thought it would have been cute to have one of the bunnies kind of poking out. I think if they were just a little bit smaller, I would have been able to pull that off, but I think he was just a little too big to get poking out of somewhere. I really wanted him kind of poking out of the letter U, but when I stuck him in there, it just didn't look right, so I pulled him out. So I'm just gonna get some things stuck down, and then some things I stick down and then I end up removing them because I don't like the way that they look, and I replace it with something else. I don't know if anyone else is like that, like you. While you're doing your layout, you adhere the thing down and then totally change your mind and carefully peel it back so that it doesn't pull anything. I think I did mess up one of the die cuts that I put down, and then I tried to peel off because I had layered it with another one, but when I use it, I'll just tuck it behind something so you'll never know. This collection from Doodlebug is super cute, and this one is the Easter one, the Happy Easter, and it goes perfectly with the other collection that they released, which is the Simply Spring collection, which is a collection that I used for a class I just taught at Hannah's. I did a card class with Doodlebug, and we did 7 cards. Originally I was going to do 6, and then I added a bonus card, so we did 7 cards, and we completed all of them in class. It was pretty cool, and the collection was super cute. But I will have some extra card kits from the class. I'm going to list them in my Etsy shop. I have the card kits, and then a layout kit with cut files, and then a mini album kit. So you guys, if you're interested, I'll leave my Etsy shop link down below, but they will not be listed until like this weekend. So I love that Doodlebug, these 2 collections like go perfect together. So I was able to use some leftover papers that I had from Simply Spring to back the cut files. And then the Hoppy Easter die cuts, they just match perfectly with the colors. So I'm sticking down the die cuts. I do pop up these little signs, the eggs, and then the egg hunt. I add some foam dimensionals behind them. Here is the Scrap and Happy Studio epoxy, and it says spring, and I'm going to try to figure out where to put this, and I ended up putting it down here next to this little grass with the egg poking out, and I just kind of tuck it in there, kind of next to the yellow U. And then the bunny, I'm going to have him popped up here, and then I will give him a little speech bubble that says hello spring. I'm going to add some strips to the top and the bottom. I usually do this when I have a plain white background, just so it doesn't look like everything's kind of just floating in the center. I like to have something at the top and at the bottom if I'm not matting the layout on a piece of 12 by 12 paper. That pretty much finishes up my layout. It's super quick and super easy. I was able to get this done pretty quickly. The last thing I do is add some of the Doodlebug design sprinkles. There are these little itty bitty enamel bunnies and a little baby chick. Super cute. I don't know if you'll really be able to see them in the video, but I will make sure that the still shots you can see the little bitty bunnies. They're so cute. If you've never purchased the sprinkles from Doodlebug, you have got to purchase them. They are adorable, especially these Easter ones. The little bunny, and there's like a little bitty lamb. It's adorable. So I'll leave those linked down below so you guys can check them out as well, and make sure that I have pictures so that you guys can see them at the end. Make sure to stop by the Cut Shop Bunny Hop blog post. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your guys' comments and all the love that you guys leave me. And thank you so much for following. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful Easter, everyone. I hope that you guys have a awesome day with your families and your friends. And I will catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.